Dear students of class 12th English Literature, students, today we welcome you in our lecture 2 English version lecture, in which we have a topic, the Song of the Free, that is composed by Swami Vivekanand. Student, this is the seventh poem and is taken from UP board class 12th English. Students, in previous lectures you came to know about the poet's profile and synopsis of the poem. Still, I would like to give a recap of that. Students, Swami Vivekanand wrote this inspiring poem, and he himself has been a very inspiring personality, and he was well known from India to America. Students, he was a very famous personality in the last decade of the 19th century up to the first decade of the 20th century. He was from Kolkata, that is known as Calcutta in olden time. Students, he has a deep spiritual insight, brilliant conversation. He had a broad human sympathy, colorful personality, and handsome figure made an irresistible appeal to all who came in contact with him. Students, he was a philosopher, great philosopher of India, and he proved the good example of he put a good example of India before the world, and his poems are remarkable and they are full of philosophy. And this poem, The Song of the Free, is an inspiring and musical poem. This poem gives a clear message that we shouldn't be afraid of death and misfortunes and should achieve our goal. The poet has described that human soul has a divine character. He advises to believe in God. Now students, this is M. Rahman and you are attending ORAC classes of English language. Please, if you like our lectures, don't forget to subscribe our channel ORAC classes of English language. And students, if you like our lecture, please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may have all the notifications on your screen. And please subscribe, like and share. Now students, let's begin stanza number 3. In this stanza, the poet says, "An inspires man, let eyes grow dim and heart grow faint." In previous stanzas, the poet has already given so many examples from the nature, and he tried to let us know that human being is divine. Even we have so many things in form of an example, in form of examples, and we should learn from them. He proved in previous stanzas that problems are the key to success. Problems are not to give up. We should face them boldly. If we face our problems boldly, definitely you see in the nature that even a petty animal is successful in his or in its efforts. And definitely we do our best when we are in difficulties. If we have a life full of luxuries, full of pleasures, full of ease, we do not do any effort. These problems are the blessings of God. These problems are the inspiration of given by God, and we should take them positively and we should do our best. In this way, we display our best qualities, and sometimes it happens that we achieve more than we have thought of. In the same condition, here the poet says in stanza number 3, "Let eyes grow dim." Here, after giving the examples from nature, the poet is saying something about our body and says, sometimes we have so many difficulties in our business, in our actions, in our nature, from outside world, and even when our body inside becomes a problem. And let eyes grow dim means our eyes begin to work less, means they grow weak, and heart grow faint means our heart begin to give problems, and our heart doesn't work properly, our heart gets weakened, and friendship fail, and the people, friend circle, society, everybody becomes hostile for us and becomes rigid to make us stand on one place and do not want to let us go ahead. Students, we should not worry. And even our love began to cheat, then we should step up boldly. Here the poet says, if our body is getting weaker, if our eyes are getting weaker, if our heart isn't with us, if our friendship, our society is cheating with us, is when our love is not proving to be a loyal person with us, students, we should not pay attention to them. Maybe our fate, our destiny isn't favorable for us, and it is sending hundreds of horrors in our way. Means fate is 100 horrors sent. If we are getting failure, if we are not successful, and if we have so many obstacles in our life, we should not give up and clotted darkness block the way. Sometimes it happens that it seems we will never be successful. This is the last moment of the life. Sometimes it seems everything ends here. Students, according to the poet, this is the nature that you should never give up. You should always step up. In this way, you will definitely get your goal. Here the poet inspires us, inspire the readers. These problems, these difficulties are the part of our life. This life isn't full of happiness. This life is never always full of pleasures. Time to time, we face some difficulties and we should overcome them. Here, moreover, if all nature were one angry frown, here nature is personified, and this is said. If nature is angry, is nature is against us, is our luck isn't working, and everything is against us, and they want to crush you out. Means they want to suppress us. They did not want to let us grow. Then we must not forget. The poet says, "Still know my soul." Addressing as a soul, the poet says that man is divine, means you are divine. You are divine means the readers who are studying it are men, and they are really divine. Divine means they have the quality of God. Means if you are struck, if you stood still and you are not able even to move a single step, don't be panicky, don't feel fear, don't be panic striken. Just remember that you have a divine power. You must do some more efforts, and you continue to walk, you continue to step up. You should not give up. March on and on. March on and on means man must continue to do his efforts, because destiny comes after the karma, after deeds, after doing deeds, after actions. Here, the poet teaches us the path of action. The poet doesn't believe in the thought of weakness. The poet wants us to go with courage. The poets want to make us go with vigor, with positive enthusiasm, because he believes if somebody does so, God is with him. Nor right nor left, but to the goal. The mean to say of the poet is that you should not get misled yourself. You should step up boldly, firmly to the goal. You should not be away from your path. You should not be away from your goal. You should keep on moving towards the goal without paying attention to the problems, hindrances, obstacles, and difficulties which were being faced by you in the way. Students, if you face difficulties in the way, and if you are get distracted, if you do not make focus, if you are not able to make focus on your path, students, you will be crushed, you will be destroyed, and you will be defeated. And this is not the purpose of life. The purpose of life is to believe that you are divine, and you must continue to walk whatever you can. You must do your best, is the message of the poet. Students, in this line, and friendship fail and love betray. Here, friendship and love are supposed to be living things and they betray and fail, so personification is used beautifully in this line. And in the line, all nature wear one angry frown, and nature here is personified and her eyebrows are considered to be frown. That's why here personification figure of speech is used beautifully. This poem is lyrical and this is a very inspiring poem, a philosophical poem. Now this was the beauty of the poem. That's all in this lecture. Students, I hope you have liked this lecture very much and you will make the most of it. And if you like our lecture, please don't forget to like, share and comment. And please continue with us and keep on watching oracy classes of English language by subscribing our channel oracy classes of English language. Thanks a lot.